What if I told you there's a country in Europe where wine flows from underground cities, sunflower fields stretch beyond the horizon, and hospitality is offered before your name is even asked? A land where traditions run deep, and so do the challenges. Welcome to Moldova, one of Europe's least visited, most misunderstood, yet deeply fascinating countries. In this video, we'll dive into Moldova's raw beauty, real-life struggles, and surprising truths you won't find in travel brochures. 1. Daily life: quiet, traditional, and resilient. Moldova is a country where time slows down, especially in its quiet countryside villages. Here, family is everything. Extended families often live together or nearby, and elders are deeply respected. Hospitality is not just cultural, it's sacred. Guests are greeted with homemade bread, fresh cheese, sun-ripened tomatoes, and of course, wine. Yet beneath this warmth lies a tough reality. Moldova is no stranger to economic hardship. Many homes lack modern amenities, and in winter, wood-burning stoves still keep households warm. But Moldovans are resilient, relying not on the state, but on each other to survive and thrive. In Moldova, community is currency, and traditions are not just remembered, they are lived. 2. Wealth and economy: modest but strategic. Statistically, Moldova ranks as Europe's poorest country, but GDP doesn't capture the whole story. The Moldovan economy leans heavily on agriculture, particularly fruits, vegetables, and wine, and on remittances from Moldovans working abroad. In fact, over 15% of the population lives outside the country, but continues to support family back home. Yet change is brewing. In Chisinau, the capital, you'll find a small but growing tech sector. Young Moldovan entrepreneurs are launching startups, coding platforms, and outsourcing IT services, trying to plug into the global digital economy. It's slow, but Moldova is shifting, from the vineyards to the cloud. 3. Sex, women, and relationships. Conservative meets modern Moldova sits at a cultural crossroads. And nowhere is that more evident than in matters of love, gender, and relationships. In rural areas, life remains deeply traditional. Women are often seen as homemakers and caregivers, and there's strong social pressure to marry young and have children. But in cities, especially among educated youth, this is changing. More Moldovans are cohabiting before marriage, supporting gender equality, and embracing modern views on love and partnership. Yes, Moldova is known for its beautiful women, but the story goes deeper. Moldovan women are often trilingual, university-educated, and career-driven. Still, human trafficking has been a dark shadow on the nation's history, leading to stricter border controls and awareness campaigns. Moldova is redefining womanhood between tradition and transformation. 4. Work and survival: the resilient spirit. Ask a Moldovan about their work, and you'll likely hear stories of persistence and creativity. Unemployment is high and wages are low. Many citizens juggle multiple jobs, run informal businesses, or farm small plots to get by. In some villages, you'll find whole streets where only the elderly remain, as the working-age population seeks better opportunities in Italy, Germany, or the UK. Yet from these challenges emerges something inspiring: a culture of entrepreneurship. From handcrafted goods to roadside produce stands, Moldovans know how to build from little. Here, every skill is a survival tool, and every neighbor a business partner. 5. Transportation: basic but improving. Getting around in Moldova can feel like a step back in time. In many areas, Soviet-era minibuses, known as marshrutkas, still dominate public transport. They're cheap, frequent, and often packed to the brim. Outside the cities, roads can be rough, but the government, with help from the European Union, is investing in infrastructure and modern highways. In smaller towns, people still get around by bicycle, foot, or shared vans. It's not fast, but it works. And in some ways, it keeps people more connected to their communities and to the land. 6. Relaxation and culture: wine, nature, and deep roots. When it's time to relax, Moldovans know how to celebrate life. The country is home to two of the largest wine cellars in the world, Molesti, Mici, and Cricova, with hundreds of kilometers of underground tunnels storing barrels of vintage wine. Wine isn't just a drink here, it's a way of life, a ritual, and a source of pride. Every October, Moldova hosts National Wine Day, where wineries open their gates to locals and tourists for music, food, and celebration. The natural beauty is also underrated. Rolling hills, sunflower fields, forests, and quiet lakes provide a calm few tourists ever see. Life moves slowly, and that's part of its charm. 7. Tradition versus progress, a country in transition. Moldova is a country caught between East and West, both literally and culturally. Romanian and Russian are widely spoken. Some Moldovans see themselves as European, others feel a deeper connection to Slavic traditions. This divide shapes politics, identity, and even media consumption. The older generation often favors closer ties with Russia, while younger Moldovans lean toward the European Union, traveling, studying, and dreaming of a modern, integrated future. This tug-of-war makes Moldova complex, dynamic, and deeply human, a nation still discovering who it wants to become. 8. Fun and quirky facts. Moldova has a breakaway region called Transnistria, which has its own currency, army, and even a hammer and sickle flag. But it's not recognized by the UN. Chisinau, the capital, is one of Europe's greenest cities, filled with parks, tree-lined streets, and Soviet-era architecture. Moldova ranks among the top wine producers per capita in the world. During Wine Day, even public transport is free, encouraging everyone to join in the celebration. And one more, Moldova's national dish, mamaliga, a hearty cornmeal porridge, is a must-try comfort food. Conclusion: Moldova, a story still being written. Moldova is not for the traveler chasing skyscrapers and selfies. It's for those who seek authenticity, resilience, and the quiet beauty that hides in overlooked places. From hand-built homes to hand-poured wine, from old traditions to new ambitions, Moldova is a story still being written. So if you ever get the chance, go. Talk to the people. Drink the wine. Listen to the silence. And you'll find that Moldova isn't just Europe's hidden gem. It's its beating heart. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Moldova. If this video opened your eyes to something new, give it a like, subscribe for more untold stories, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode of Discovery.